One day, you might see me in a whole new way. One day, but still I see that I'm the same OJ. One day, you might. Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take. My name is Jason, man. Coming back at y'all with another one, man. Top of the morning. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day outside. You know, my brother up there shining, God up there shining. You know, we're going to try to move forward and make this a good day. Real fast, though. Real fast. Listen, man, me and my family, we going through a lot right now. You know, we going through a lot right now. You know, tough times or whatnot. You know, but, you know, we moving forward. All of us is, you know, we sticking together. We stand strong. We there for each other. And, you know, we doing what we got to do, man, to make sure my brother good, you know. So, yeah, man, it's been a tough one. You know. But this is life. But I just wanted to stop in on y'all and let y'all know, man, it's just kind of crazy how things unfold. You know, next week is going to be a lot going on. You know, it's my brother's funeral next week. You know, I hit 90 days in semen retention next week. You know what I'm saying? What else? So I hit 90 days in semen retention next week. It's my brother's funeral next week. And I'll officially hit 3 years sober on the 8th. And then on top of that, on the 8th, my new album dropped, The Call. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's a lot going on next week, man. Kind of bittersweet because I should be excited about my new album coming out. And I should be excited about being 3 years sober. And I should be excited about hitting 90 days on semen retention. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I got my brother's funeral, man. We got to send him home right. So it's going to be a little bittersweet next week. But, you know, there's still things in there that I should be proud of. I should be proud of hitting 90 days on semen retention. I should be proud of, you know, my 7th studio album dropping. You know what I'm saying? I should be proud of, you know, hitting 3 years sober. You know what I mean? 3 years sober from anything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a hell of an accomplishment. And really, man, it's like, honestly, like if I didn't go on these journeys, because that's what they are, journeys, and trying to better myself, you know, and all of that, man. If I didn't go on those journeys and wasn't on these journeys right now trying to better myself, I would be a complete, excuse my language, fucking wreck. I would be a complete wreck if I wasn't sober. I'd be a complete wreck if I wasn't on semen retention and doing what I needed to do to better myself and get my mind right. I'd be a wreck. I'd be a wreck if I wasn't sober, man. I'd be a wreck. You know, so, man, you know, it's just kind of crazy how things work out, you know, because, man, if I wasn't already, like, trying to get myself together and, you know, trying to, you know, walk on a righteous path, man, listen, man, I would have been winning overdrive. It wouldn't be no stopping me, man. You know, especially after you lose somebody so close to you like that. When people lose somebody so close to them like that, and listen, I'm suffering from terrible anxiety, you know, since this happened. Man, listen, it'd be 10 times worse if I wasn't on any of these journeys, man. If I wasn't sober, if I wasn't, you know, practicing what I'm practicing and all this shit, man, I'd be terrible right now. I would be unstable. I would be unfit to do anything. I would be unfit to parent. I would be unfit to work. Then there'd be unfit to live, man. I'll probably be trying to make my way up there with my bro. And I'm just being honest. Man, because, listen, that's just where I'll be at. I'll be trying to get to bro. I'll be trying to make my way up there. because that's how tight we was. And I know he gonna be in my heart, man. He already in my heart, man. I feel his presence and his energy everywhere I go. And yeah, that's a relief, man. It's a relief. I could feel him, man. But to not be able to physically see him and talk to him, that's a whole nother story. You know, and that's something that I'm gonna have to live with. That's something I'm gonna have to live with. But I just want to tell y'all, man, listen, man, if you got a gut feeling about anything that you trying to change in your life, and you got a gut feeling about something that you trying to do, man, do it. Follow your instincts. Follow your heart. Follow your heart out here. You need to follow your heart, man, because at the end of the day, man, we're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised the next week and all of that. I'm telling y'all about what's happening next week, and I'm not even promised tomorrow. I'm telling y'all about next week. You know, I'm telling y'all about hitting 90 days next week. I'm telling y'all about my album dropping next week. I'm telling y'all about being 3 years sober next week, and we not promised tomorrow. I'm not promised tomorrow. So understand, man, if it's something that you want to do, it's something that you trying to get accomplished, it's something that you feel in the inside of you. You know, you feel like something trying to tell you, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I should stop drinking. You know, something trying to tell you like, hey, man, maybe you should fill out that business, that LLC application, man, get that shit rolling. Maybe you should apply for that job. Maybe you should, you know what I'm saying, look into that nursing school. Man, do it. That's not an accident. It's not just some, you know what I mean? It's just not some accident that you have in that thought. It's not an accident that you have in that feeling. It's something trying to tell you something. And it was something trying to tell me something back then like, hey, bro, you better slow down. You might want to look into trying to quit what you doing. You done had way too many chances, Jay. Jay, you had way too many chances, man. You ain't gonna have no more. So if you don't take this step right now, guess what? It might not be no coming back. It might not be no turning back. You might can't, you know what I'm saying? God ain't gonna hear you. After he done saved you so many times. After he done gave you so many clues. After the universe done showed you so many things, so many routes. And guess what? You kept going down that same one. Only had so many chances, man. So when I was feeling that energy and that voice talking to me, I had to follow. When I saw, well, and it just took one step. Like Wizard of Oz on the yellow brick road, all I seen was one brick. One brick. I ain't see the whole road. All I seen was one brick. And I stepped on that brick and I kept going. I kept walking. And it took that one step. It took that one step. And then as soon as I stepped on that one brick, then another one appeared. Then another one appeared. I stepped on one brick, then another one appeared. I stepped on that brick, then another brick appeared. And I just kept stepping. I kept following them. And I got to keep following those bricks. I got to keep staying on the road that I'm on. Because guess what? If I didn't take those steps on those bricks, I'd be a fucking wreck right now. I'd be tearing some shit up. I'd be tearing the streets up. I'd be tearing myself up. I'd be tearing my family up. I'd be tearing my job up. My health, everything. Everything. Anytime you lose somebody that you love like that, guess what? You end up on you end up on the road of destruction, and you don't give a fuck who get fucked up in that road of destruction. And guess what? That's where I would have been at. You know what I'm saying? And in the back of my mind, it's still there. In the back of my mind, I'm still hearing that voice telling me to go back. But I can't. I can't go back. And I won't go back because I'm stronger than that. And I gotta stay strong. So my message to y'all is, man, listen. When you start getting those clues and those messages and start hearing those voices in your head telling you that you need to do something, and you know it's right, you know you've been feeling like, yo, I need to take these steps now, do it. Because guess what? If I didn't take those steps now, I probably wouldn't be here to talk to y'all right now. I probably wouldn't be here, man. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be surviving what's going on right now. And I'm still on edge. This is still fresh. This is still fresh. But I'm trying to push through it, man. So, man, I ask y'all, please give me strength. And I ask God to continue to give me strength. All right? I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace. Stay strong out here. Listen to those voices, man. Listen to the universe. All right? Peace.
Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to